Okie dokie, okie dokie, okie dokie. Let's get off this graphic here. And hello, this is Michael of QuickSaveQuickLoad.com. Hope y'all are having a good day, good weekend. It's a week before Memorial Day weekend, so a little bit of holiday stuff going on. But today I want to play an old favorite of mine, Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, as you can see from the title of the stream. Lately, I've been trying to rekindle my appreciation for Star Wars after seeing the screening of Revenge of the Sith that happened, goodness, what would that have been, about 2 weeks ago at this point? And I realized that, hey, Star Wars is pretty good. I've kind of fallen off of Star Wars a bit after it was after Last Jedi era, but not for the reasons that I think a lot of other people fell off. Just seeing like all the toxicity of the community after a movie that I thought was pretty average. To be perfectly honest, I don't have a lot of strong feelings about that movie one way or another. But man, Revenge of the Sith is great. I've been watching the movies, reading some of the books, and playing some of the games. And so today I want to play maybe my favorite Star Wars game, Knights of the Old Republic, but enough jibber jabber. Let's get to the game here. Oh, look at that. This is actually the Switch version of the game. I've been playing the mobile version of Knights of the Republic for some reason, because I have a backbone controller for my iPhone, and I figured, hey, why not? You know, I kind of don't like lugging the Switch around. And also, but that version of the game, for all its strengths, it's portable, all that kind of stuff. It doesn't have this. When you get a lightsaber or one of the swords, you can't just flourish it, which I think is an important part of the Star Wars franchise. All right, so last we left off here, or last I left off, left off of here, I'm on Dantooine, kind of where the game, for me, mostly starts. I know a lot of people have issues with Terrace, mostly because it's very boring and bad. Use the Force. You gotta always use the Force.
Sure.
Very right you are. So let's go this way. All right. And typically, when I play Knights of the Republic, it's mostly light side runs because I'm A, boring, but B, I don't really like playing the bad guy in games a whole lot. I don't get a lot of enjoyment out of that. And as always, if the volume's too low, too high, too bad,
no, please.
Whatever, let me know.
My wife and children instead. Anything.
What a dick bag.
Sounds like a good idea.
Yeah, just take my wife and kids, fuck it. Oh, shoot, okay. So, we got this guy here. Oh, shit, okay. I meant to keep the game paused while I do my initial things here. So we're going to have mission attack of this guy, and then Canderous. Damn it. The controls, for some fucking reason, on the iPhone version is different than every other version of the game. So my muscle memory is so off. Shit. Like that. Also, the iPhone version of the game has a real fun bug where the select button constantly switches between the A and B buttons. What a wonderful version of the game. Oh, he's immune to being stunned. That's a bummer. Okay. I can't use force. Oh, he's restricted by armor. Oh, wait a minute. We're all wearing armor. Oh, shit. Okay, well, that was probably a bad choice of first force power to grab. I guess I could just not wear armor for this bit of the game until I get my Jedi robes. But that seems like a bad idea. So at this point in the game is you become a Jedi, and you are... yeah, that's great pathfinding. That's just excellent. and you're tasked with finding some sort of basically a blight in a cave here on Dantooine. Which Cancel assigned it to you, and you have to go find out what the hell it is. I know what it is because I played this game before, multiple times. But yep, got a flourished lightsaber. Alrighty, and like, I remember when this game came out, and like back in 2003, the great year of 2003, 22 years ago. Connor, we're old. I don't know if you remember when this game came out. I certainly do. And yikes, passage of time. But yeah, it was like right around like when the prequels were getting a ton of hate. And it was like, oh, finally, we have a story that's better than the movies. And it's like, well, no shit. You have 40 hours of storytelling when the movies have 2. Alrighty. I could have sworn I saved at this point, but it could have been a different version of the game. I don't fucking know. It's not important right now. You gotta kill a bunch of these cat hands. What's mission doing? Not a whole hell of a lot. Let's see. In a flanking position. There we go. I have no idea if flanking is a thing in this game. It runs off of like a modified version of, I believe, D&D 4th edition rules. Candace, gotta pull through for me, buddy. Okay, well that's mission. That's not gonna help us. Oh shit! There we go. Mission not hitting anything. Okay, she finally hit something. I think for the first time in 6 attacks, she actually hit something. Thankfully, this game has a surprisingly generous, damn it, I did it again. Like fast travel system. And there we go, my friend's probably gonna do it, and he did. Look at that. Blasters, better than lightsabers. You heard it here first, folks. Alrighty, so we're going to do a quick return to the Ebon Hawk. It's your ship that you just stole by some unfarious dudes, or nefarious dudes. Got to use words correctly. Okie dokie.
Mission, is that you? It's me, Lena, remember? I was dating your brother back on Terrace. Lena?
Man, it's also like,
Where's Griff?
you remember games looking a lot better than they do.
Months after we left Terrace together. Probably for the best.
Or this version could just be terrible, and my memories are correct. I don't know.
Cantina rat. Take that back or I'll smack you so hard your head tails will pop off. Mission, what's wrong with you? Why are you acting this way?
Hello, Uva. How are you doing today?
You've got your facts a little backwards. Mission could have come with us if she wanted to. It was her choice to stay behind.
You liar! Griff told me that you didn't want his little sister tagging along. That's why he had to leave me behind.
Is that what the Hutt spawn told you? I wanted you to come with us, Mission. I even offered to pay for your ticket. Why not? But he told me you didn't want to leave Terrace.
No.
Think about after we left.
Alright, so Mission's brother is kind of a dickbag.
Hey, if you want to talk to Griff, go ahead. Last I heard,
Alright,
he was
she's
spending
on
a fortune
Tatooine.
working the Zerka Corp mines on.
Griff's better off without you.
I guess that's my cue to leave then.
It is funny, like this in in this game. Oh, ooh, actually I have full health. That's excellent. I'll go buy some med packs while I'm here. But you have like the choice in typical BioWare style of going to a few different locations, and you can choose whichever one you want to go with. But like, there's only like one path that seems in my head to make sense, like narratively. And Tatooine is the first one to hit up. All right, let's sell off some of this additional armor that I don't need. Ooh, wait. Oh, that's a buy. Oh, shit. God fucking damn it. All right, well, let's resell some of this armor that I don't need. Fuck. God. Oh, boy. All right, well, let's sell off these shitty little blaster pistols. What else do we have that we can sell off? Not a whole heck of a lot. But at least I got some of my money back. So let's go back to the buy list. See what else they have to buy. Pazik. Pazik sucks. Always has and always will. Wait, are they implying that this is like an old thing of Lando's like ancestors? So that's a little bit silly. That's kind of cool, but it's silly. But all right, we got our med packs. Excuse me. And let's go back to the Ebon Hawk, or not the Ebon Hawk, where we were from the Ebon Hawk. Okay, so let's keep going this way. There's still a ton of Cath Hounds. So let's go mess them up. All right, gotta save. Let's try a stun again. Dang it. All right, let's pause real quick. Pop a med pack, and we should be continuing. It's funny, at some point in the game, you... oh, who the hell are you shooting at? Oh. At some point in the game, you do get, like, basically a forced jump ability, so you get to leap over to, like, enemies that are across the map. And I remember once I was playing this, and from my understanding in memory, it's a pretty late level ability you can get. And there was a part on this map that I forgot to clear out, and then I came back to Dantooine, and you're just hopping all over, like, this expanse. It's kind of ridiculous. But it looks pretty cool. Alrighty. Let's see. Okay, we're gonna try something stupid. We're gonna take off my armor. Let's put on clothes while we're at it. And yep, okay, so I can use Force Valor, which let's see, I forget which one. Okay, is this one? Yep, Force Valor, so I get a +2 to my party's saving throws, but those who apparently are not wearing armor, which was used to be everyone, now is just me. I'm the protagonist of this operation, so I feel like it's important. I guess it only really makes sense if you have a whole party of Jedi. So if you have like Bastard and stuff in your party. I don't know. I think that kind of gets a little boring when you have like one party that's just all the same type of dude. And it's also like I don't think like very good in terms of just general gameplay, because you know, the ranged abilities, even though they aren't Jedi, they do have their place. If like even if anything is just to soak up damage, or at least to do little pot shots on like from a distance, like, even just as a distraction. Oh wait a minute. Okay, let's hold off. See if we can ignore that for now. Okay, we can't ignore it apparently.
Take that.
Okay, let's kill these. All right, save. Oh, hey, okay, we got him. Okay. Sweet. Okay, well, and there goes Candrace. Wild card. And the big one makes a save again. Maybe I should just try not do that. Whoa, looks like mission's in a heap of trouble. Hopefully, no, damn it, she's gonna go down. Shoot. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, I don't really have any force of power left. Dang it, that's not enough. That's not enough damage, but at least I'm still alive. Okay. Let's try okay, now we can clean up the easy ones to kill. Good God. Okay, let's hop over to Candrace. Have him pop one. Yeah, I'm gonna do a heavy one. Oh God. Okay. All right, we're still alive. Candrace, you need to kill that thing that's right in front of you. Okay. Hopefully he keeps taking care of that one. All right, I killed one of them. All right, and once again, Candrace coming in hot, attacking the wrong enemy. Okay, got another one. Candrace still refusing to attack things in front of it. Okay. Whew. Alrighty, thank God. That was more scary than it should have been. But let's do our Edmund Hawk quick heal. Connor, if you're still watching, how's your weekend going? And how was your Mother's Day celebration with Allie? I want to have at least another melee person. And I think Yeb Zalbar is currently prepped for combat, which is nice. I'll give him the prototype. Give him this. And hopefully that'll be enough. Excuse me. Alright, let's level him up. For some reason, the game really wants to give Zalbar a ton of computer usage, which I think is a bit silly, but whatever. I'll take it. All right, I'm gonna give him the dueling feat. All right, implant level 3. It doesn't matter. I don't have any level 3 implants for him to use. But at least I do have another person who doesn't have armor. So that might be somewhat useful to get his saving throws and stuff at a decent level. Oh, okay. Here we come back immediately to the Cath Ounce. Boost that. Candace probably won't be able to even use any of it, but that's fine. Boom. Okay, this was the right decision. Let's make a quick save here real quick. Quick save feature, patented by Quick Save Quick Load LLC, a entity that does not exist. All right. And once again, these big ones make their save. Where the fuck am I going? Hey, there we go. Oh, but I did stun him. How did he die so quickly? Wait, hold on. Let's check the log. A feature that I didn't realize existed until fairly recently. Because I guess when there was like a way... Is it that? Yeah, there it is. Okay. Zalbar succeeded with an attack on Horned Cathound. Power attack used. Hit with a 31. For 22 damage. Incredible. Just incredible. I think my mic's a little bit hot. Alright, there we go. Yeah, we're always using the Force here. Yeah, because let's see. We're Gus Trando. That's my character name. Don't ask why, because I don't remember. With an attack on a Horned Cathound. 29 for 14 damage. Yeah, so you can see like how much different damage Zalbar does versus versus me. Yeah, because let's see, Zalbar succeeded. 19 defense. Jeez, these things are pretty difficult to hit, aren't they? 25 damage. And you could do like an attack breakdown D&D style. It's awesome. Improved power attack. So he rolled a 9. His base strength modifier is a +6. I have a -3 though because he used improved power attack. But he has a +1 to dueling. And a +1 to a weapon focus. So I think that would have been what, overall +6, -3. Plus, yeah, a lot. He rolled a lot. And I think he rolls a lot with almost every attack. So, Zalbar, apparently a very underrated character to have in your party. Oh, that guy immediately puts on a shield. That's a bad sign. But that means, hey, I should probably do the same. Everyone pop shields real quick. And let's fuck him up. Okay, Mandalorians are immune to stun now. Jesus. Alright, okay, cool. Zalbar, again, just absolutely decimates all enemies in this game. Mess this dude up. It's funny, like, because I played this game a lot as a kid, and I didn't really like understand like any of the like D&D mechanics. Really, it was just like, oh, well, this weapon has a bigger like damage modifier. That means it's better, right? And then like after almost a decade of being a dungeon master and playing Dungeons and Dragons, it's like, wait a minute. That's not what these things mean at all. You know, this is why I'm always missing when I use Flurry. Jari went missing in Sector B, then Reza saw someone move south of here, take a couple of troops and find out who it is. If they look suspicious, terminate. Cool. So let's see. Let's pick up these dudes' scrap. Look at that. Med packs for days. And thankfully, Kandros has an ability where he just like heals himself just a tiny bit. But it's enough where if you're just going from fight to fight, the transit time usually heals him up pretty good. And I guess you could just wait. Apologize if you heard that. That's just a text notification. I am once again streaming from my Mac, as always. My Windows PC has taken a giant dump. Is the best way I can describe it. Like, to the point where it used to be pretty bad, like, doing heavy tasks. So if I was doing things like working with the DVD collection, or trying to make an MKB, or like any of that kind of stuff, it would take a while, and the processor would get bogged down. Now the thing runs at pretty much 100% at all times. Gaming laptops, bad idea. If any advice on gaming computers, I could say, don't get an Acer. Because it still has like a decent like graphics like processor basically in it, so it can run maybe not like a ton of modern games, but it can run games well enough. Like GPU heavy games. Anything that requires a CPU, don't ask it to do anything. It'll just take massive dumps all over the place. Alrighty. Alright, let's talk to this droid. Actually, can I do my, am I too far away? No, I'm not too far away, so I can still do my Ebon Hawk quick heal. I burned that advanced med pack for no reason, but that's fine.
Yeah, sure.
Alright. Are you fucking kidding me? I just killed this fucking guy. Also, Candace, it'd be a great idea if you shot me again. There we go. Perfect. Alright. It's now dead.
I am C842, the personal assistant. As I said, I am
That's the ugliest looking droid I've ever seen.
assistance droid. Although in recent
Again,
months,
I don't know if this is just, this looked better from memory.
proportionate significance.
Was this always this garbage looking? Or is the Switch version just ugly as sin? Are you Elisa's droid?
Did she send you to find me? Please do not tell her you saw me. Yes, but I have my reasons. I'm afraid my owner became a bit too... She tried to treat me as her dead husband. It was not healthy for her.
I think that droid just implied that its master tried to fuck a droid. I'm no. Not down with that.
You don't want to know.
I don't want to know. You're correct.
She is obsessed. She rarely sees other people and appears to be fixated on me as her husband. She was becoming more and more insular. I thought it best that I leave. She may meet other real people this way. In fact, that was the reason I came here and sought out those cat hounds.
Alrighty. You sought out the
I
cat.
think it would be best if
Is
I
it just
were
like
no longer
trying to
attached.
die?
She would meet new people, living people. Please, will you destroy me?
What? No. I like how 2 of the 3 options are, yes, I will kill you.
But what? You're right. I must not think only of myself, but of how it affects her. She must
That's
be
just so
sad.
like
And
bonkers
if
out
she
of
lost
pocket
me,
nonsense.
She'd be devastated. I must return then. It is my duty.
Alright, but I got my XP here. Doing the thing real quick. Alright, there we go. Alright, so we got its droid back to its master. I totally forgot about that subplot. Or the side quest, or whatever you want to call it. Crystal Cave. Okay. This probably isn't where I need to go. But we're going to do it anyway. Because I know you can get like crystals for your lightsaber in here, if my memory serves me correctly. Oh yeah, this is not where I need to be. Yeah, those spiders are bad news. Let's get out of here. Yep, we're gonna immediately run away. This fucking cat hound's back. Okay. Candace, I swear to God, if you start shooting it, I'm going to be annoyed. Alright, what's my map say? Okay, looks like it came from that way, so let's, Oh, wait a minute. Did I read that wrong? I did. Okay, so let's go this way. Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, we're just coming across Mandalorians all over the place. Let's ignore them for now if we can. Oh shit. No, this isn't great. Which means those guys are not moving. Oh, Salvar, fucking god damn it. Oh, he resisted. Do you think he has resistance to stun? Okay, so let's pop this again here. Let's boost our saving throws. Let's do something. There we go. No, I don't need my energy shield. Thank you. I'm going to try to just clean up some of the easier things to kill, and then I'll focus on the albino. Alright, cool. Alright, we didn't even need to do that. We just killed it anyway. Excellent. Is there anything here? No. Which means we're going to do our Ebon Hawk heal again. It seems like you can do this from way too far away. To the point where it doesn't make any sense at all. Alright, so we're back. We got our thing. Let's go back. And we'll be fully healed. Look at this weird-ass squid thing. It's just flying around. It's like Stingray. Good God. Am I a terrible person? Because the first thing I thought of was a Steve Irwin joke. Regarding stingrays. Alrighty. Let's, I think this boosts our speed. Yep, there we go. Oh, another fun thing about the mobile version is I want to take like a video something to post because it's ridiculous. But if you do like this with the camera, like a side profile, and then you run sideways, you run at like double speed. It's ridiculous. I mean, it's kind of cool. So you can like book it basically wherever you need to go. But it looks just absurd. Especially when you pop force speed when you first get Bastila. Like you're just running all over the damn place. All right, that grenade went to perfect use. Oh, there we go. I actually stunned one, so that's good. Zalbar, please stop using your power strike. You can't really hit much with. I mean, yes, you have insane high like melee attack modifiers, but still. Yeah, it's funny. You get like far more success in this game. I had to learn when you're just like you do the regular attack. Because when I was a kid playing this, like I would use like power attack pretty much all the time, and then get so upset when you can't hit anything. And yeah, duh, you have a minus. I think you start with a -4 to hit when using power attacks, and I think it's like you can max out at like a -2 or something like that. It's still not a great ability to use, and I used it constantly because I was a dumb kid. Whoa! What the fuck? What? Wait, what? What the fuck? What is this? Guys, what the fuck? I just stumbled across a debug menu. What the fuck? Add a 10,000 experience. Add 5,000 experience. What the hell? Add any feat, power, or skill. What the fuck is this? All I did was click in the stick by accident, like twice, because I thought you can go to first person because I wanted to see the stupid stingray. What the hell, man? Wait, can I trigger that again? You literally just double click on the left thumbstick and it brings up this fucking menu. That's insane. Turbo speed, go. Yes. What? Can I turn that off? Oh, thank God. What the hell? Oh my God, that's getting clipped. All right, Bolak, what do you got? I think this version just might be ugly. Sure. I totally forgot about this. You're doing this stupid little investigation thing. Can I use the debug? What happens here? Okay, nothing. All right, who killed this man? All right.
Another Jedi, huh? Helping that Twi'lek investigate, no doubt. He seems stuck.
This guy sounds racist. Oh God, this version is so ugly.
Let me get out of here. Well, I was out hunting Iriaz when I
Like, look at his face.
here by the bridge.
What's wrong with his
My
face?
rifle and aim at it. I couldn't see it
A lot,
well,
apparently.
because the damn sun was in my eyes. So I shoot it and it drops. I walk over here and find Handon standing over Calder's body. So why don't you get this whole farce over with and send that whiner Handon to the... So, what do you... Well, I was out hunting Iriaz south of here, and I saw one over by the bridge. The sun was pretty much right behind it, though, so I couldn't see it none too clearly. I shot, and when I came over here, I found Handon standing over the body, holding his side. There wasn't an Iriaz in sight. I think he might have taken it. Calder must have been hunting it himself, because there was a rifle lying close to the body. Bullock's got that now. So... I told you already, didn't I? Was hunting some Iriaz. Haven't seen many. Was in my blind a little south of here when I spotted one, like I said before. I shot, pow, went down. But when I come over here, there's Handon standing. Now I don't have... So...
Okay.
Well, I kind of sprained my ankle running through the bush before I found the body. But it's nothing that... Right.
Okay. So we got his side of the story. He was hunting. He shot something and found
You must be
this guy and the
Master
dead
Bullock
guy.
in his investigation. I'm Handon Gould. Perhaps you've heard of me?
No.
Well, I presume you wish to hear my
Why
story,
does his
then.
face look so much better?
I shall tell you, of course, but there's not much to it. You see, I was out here running earlier today. Yes, running. I do that a lot. Can't stand speeders, never use them. Keeps me in shape, too, you know. Anyway, I was out running on the other side of that bridge, and all of a sudden I heard a shot coming from over here. I ran over and found this man Calder lying on the ground. And I saw Rickard come skulking out of the shadows of the rocks south of the river, and I knew something was wrong. I hit my emergency button and called the enclave right away.
Okay.
Well, there. How can I be of further... I was taking my daily constitutional. I just happened to be running. Yes, quite often. I generally
Okay.
prefer running to anything else. Can't stand speeders. A healthy body will breed a healthy mind, as I always say.
I have once again forgot to load my chatbot to do the drink of the day. Today is just water.
Injured? No, of course not. Why would I have been? How can I...
Okay.
Well, actually, I didn't see anything. I was over across the... I had no idea what he was going to... Master... I hope...
Okay.
Of course.
All right, so both are playing the blame game on each other. What about this fucker?
Greetings, apprentice. You must be the one, Master Bulu. I am an information retrieval droid. I can assist you by accessing the records of both. If you have any need of... I have already retrieved some information from the archives on Caldernetic, Ricard Lusov, and Handon Gould. I have also had time to... Is there... My preliminary analysis of the body indicates that he was killed approximately 3 hours ago by a single energy blast to the torso. Is there any... My preliminary... Is there... These plains are rife with wild animals, not all of them benign. The Iriars are mostly docile. There have been over 35 catalogued attacks on settlers by cat hounds in the last 2 weeks. A general advice, small farms and holdings dot the plains, and can... Is there any...
Okay. So not a ton useful. Where's the body? All right, let's go take a look at him. All right. Here's a classic line. Fat people always lie. I can't believe actually they left that line in. You would think that they would have, like, I don't know, like, this might be cynical, but they would have tried to, like, PC'd the game a little bit. Nope, they just have fat people always lie. I like how this guy also seems to know everything. He's just giving you a little quiz. Like, what a dick. Alright, so this fucker's
So,
lying about
what do you
something.
wanna know? Yeah, I knew him. Hell, we've known each other for a good long time. Doesn't mean I really have to have liked the slime ball. Maybe I shouldn't be so hard on him. Especially now that he's dead. We actually got along pretty well. We were actually business partners. We were involved in some orbit-to-ground transport operations. Can I leave now? I should... Right. So, what do you...
Oh, he wants to give the news to his wife.
You Jedi are so predictable. Always seeing... Can't you see that it must have been Handon? I don't know why this is called... Right.
Alright, so there's some business shit going on. Let's talk to this dipshit again.
How can I be of further assistance? I knew him a little bit, but I was not any sort of great friend to him or anything. I never really associated with him that much. In truth, I didn't really, but merely having heard unkind... I'm sorry, I'm getting a bit agitated. How can I...
Alright, nothing. Alright.
Is there any other... The Southwood Speeder rental business has records that over the past several weeks, a speeder had been rented by Mr. Nettic and Mr. Gould. Is there... According to the municipal authorities near the Garang spaceport, there had been news of violent drunken activity. Apparently, a Mr. R. Lusov was making accusations at a Mr. C. Nettic, about cheating him in a business deal. Jedi Tuka was dispatched to the scene and restored order. Is there a... Very
All right.
So, now I don't love Calder, but we go back a long way. We run a suborbital shipping and transport company out of Garang Space. We've been partners in that business for well over 20 years. Right.
How can I be? But I realize this must seem like a motive to you, but I assure you it isn't. I dislike Calder, true. I would punch his face in, given the My wife was cheating on me with him. I slept in my own bed while I was in the next room.
This is some
But
Shawshank
as
shit.
I may hate him for that, I could not kill him. It may have been my own fault for driving my wife away. I was just out running, trying to clear my head for the divorce proceedings, not stalking him to kill him.
All right. Okay, so let's go back to this guy. I mean, it's obviously Handon lying. Alright, let's go back to the droid first and see what
Is
he's
there
got
any
about the
other
weapon.
information you need? We cannot get any more specific analysis from that sample. Is there...
Well, that's not freaking helpful.
Very well.
How can I be a further... That blaster was stolen from my house last week. I never knew what happened to it. I hardly have enough money to afford a single blaster, let alone another. I can't tell you how important it is to have a weapon on hand with all these ravenous cat hounds around. Even an Irias can take a man down if it gets in the mood. Every settler has a weapon. It's our most prized possession. I would most appreciate it if I could have that back after you did... How can I be... Of course.
That seems suspicious.
So, what do you want to... That blaster? Never seen it before. Calder himself had a preference for Ichani weaponry. He had this one really... Always wished I could get...
Ichanis make delicate weapons with too little firepower. Lightweight stuff, if you ask me.
That blaster ain't it, though. Calder only had the one rifle, too. So he either must have borrowed that... Right. So, what
Oops.
do you...
Shit.
Right.
Okay, so it's not looking good for Handon.
I am sorry, but I seem to be failing you. I have searched. I thought to find the record of the missing weapon report, Mr. Is that... Very...
Alright, so Handon probably killed that guy, so we're gonna tell the Twi'lek about that. Alright, a blood sample. Back to the droid. This is riveting gameplay.
I have just received back an analysis of a sample of the blood found. The blood on the weapon is definitely not Calder's. Unfortunately, there was a bacterial contaminant in the sample that had been taken. We cannot get any more specific. Is there...
Well, that's not helpful.
Very...
How can I be of further... Of course.
This is gonna be...
So, what do you...
Huh.
Well, I kind of sprained... Right.
So he sprained his ankle, but this guy is holding his
How can I be
side,
of
so
further
he's probably
assistance?
bleeding or something.
Injured? Of course.
Alright. So let's, I believe it's Handon's. He's clutching his side.
Hey, what?
Damn you. Damn both.
Alrighty, so we solved the murder. And we did that without falling asleep out of boredom. So here we go. Let's start heading this way. I can still swap out anyone if I want to, but I'm gonna keep the party that I got right now. Alright, got him. Alright, let's go mess him up. Oh yeah! Alright, cool. Alright, let's look back at the map. Okay. Let's go. There's probably nothing over here. Nope. And we already went down that way. Oh, wait, there's a path behind me. So we try going that way. Oh, there. Okay, there's Giovanni. Alright, I mean, a suspicious character. You know what? I'm actually going to swap out because I'm fighting a Jedi. Candace can't help me right here. I'm going to swap him out with Mission. Mandalorian melee. Oh, damn it. Don't have time to equip it.
I will be your doom!
She'll be my doom as she very slowly paralyzes my friends. Okay, there we go. Pop that real quick. And let's see if we can stun her. Shit. Okay, oh, we stunned her. Okay, cool. I can't believe that worked. Alright, cool. Let's do critical strike. Let's see if we can keep up the stun. Alright, cool. Alright, this is gonna be good. Alright, I don't have a lot of force stuff left, but let's try to do a critical strike to see if we can hit her and do a stun. That didn't work. She kicks me in the face, and there we go. Okay, a couple lucky rolls there.
I am Juhani, and this is my grove. This is the
I forgot that
dark power.
it's a one-on-one fight.
When I slew my master, Quatra, I knew I could never go back. And now I revel in my dark power. Power enough to crush the life from someone such as you. Or so I had thought.
Let's see here. I'm just checking on a thing real quick. Checking time and stuff. That should be good. I'm gonna probably take a quick break here in a couple minutes just so I can turn the oven on. I got some pizzas that I'm gonna bake. Pizza is always great.
Yes, I struck her down in the middle of training, consumed by my anger, embracing the power of hate. But it was not enough. What is it you want? The Council has sent you here to kill me. Why then, when you bested me so easily, did you not simply... Not anger, peace. Yet even with your naive attitude, you managed to beat me. I am pathetic. I sit here and think myself to be great by embracing the dark side, but I am nothing. There is no way I could be... I always thought they held me back, or jealous of my power. This is...
This line's weird.
Because I am right. That's why. Do not look. What? Talk. You who have beaten lies. Leave me and come back when you have.
Can I just keep...
The count. Not. I thank you for your.
Okay, there we
kindness,
go.
Jedi.
That's
I
stupid.
seem to still have much to learn, but I wish the cost of my ignorance had not been so high. If she were alive now, there would be so much I would say. How can the Council ever take me back with what I have done? If I show them I am free of passion, that I am... Maybe, just... Do you think they would? Could it be... I thank you, I will return to the Council then. I shall submit myself again. I thank you.
All right, there we go. We solved the Juhani problem. Skills. Let's see. Let's boost persuasion and let's just dump it all into persuasion. All right, force power time. So we're gonna try something that doesn't require freaking armor, or restricted by armor at least. You know, let's... Cure is always a good power to have. Maybe not here, though. Maybe I can hold off for a bit. And opponent target by this power is pushed back 5 meters, thrown to the ground, stunned for 3 seconds. That's number of damage equal to the attacking character's level. Oh, interesting. Successful reflex save by the target of DC 5 plus the attacking character's level, plus the attacking character's wisdom and charisma modifier. And? Jesus. Means the target is not stunned, but still suffers damage equal to half of the Jedi's level. That's ridiculous. Okay, so yeah, let's just do cure. It's too useful of a power to not have. And we're just gonna auto level up everyone else.
What?
To some degree, like, why would I, you know, do anything different? All right, let's swap out mission again. Swap out mission for Karth. That seems like a fun combo. Strength +2, so I can actually hit things. I'm going to equip one of these melee shields. I'm going to boost Zalbar's strength by 1, even though he has ridiculous strength already.
Yes?
And let's level up Karth. Treat injury. Yep, okay, here we go. Oh yeah, let's see the Master 2 weapon fighting. This feat again reduces the attacker's penalty when using double blade weapons or 2 weapons, for a total of -4, -2, and -2. Use of a balanced weapon in the offhand can further reduce for a final total of 0 -2. That's funny to me. All right, so let's see what we got. And keep him using pistols. Let's do improved conditioning. So we can have some good saving throws here. Let's not go to the Switch main menu. Instead, we're going to save the game. Wait a minute. Grenade. Yeah! Got another stun enemy here. These dudes are pretty good. This is a good combo. Alright, I guess I could just fast travel back. I may as well just do that now. No reason not to. We've done both the main quest and the side quest with rescuing that droid. Let's pop the debug menu just for kicks. Crazy. I can't believe it. Toggle flight camera. Toggle screenshot mode. Oh, that's fun. I wonder if this is like meant for like reviewers. Well, I guess and probably devs more so, but like if you're someone who like, I can only think back to like G4 type stuff. If you're making like video content based on games or whatever, and you want to remove UI elements just to make the footage look nice, I guess you could do that. All right, and we just got another side quest to look out for that dude's girl. Okay, let's talk to the Jedi Council. And here we go. Let's talk to this guy.
Young apprentice. As you.
Oh, you know what? This is the wrong guy. I need to talk to this guy. Nope. Don't talk to the computer.
You have done well,
talk to Zar.
people. The ancient grove has been purified, and Juhani's. But though she was saved, do not dismiss what happened to her. Juhani is both dead. She struck her master in anger during her training and injured her greatly. But it was Quatra's choice to test Juhani this way. Juhani has been redeemed. Congratulations, apprentice. Or should I say, congratulations, Padawan. You have proven yourself worthy of joining the Jedi. Let me be the first.
Woo! Items received. What do I get? I'm assuming Jedi robes. Okay, thank God. We have some level of protection now.
If you have questions,
is anyone not going to comment on my outfit?
Johnny has returned to your training is now complete, Padawan. When we heard of the ruins in your dreams, Master Dorak recognized it as one of a series of ancient structures here on Dantooine. This one in particular lies to the east of this enclave.
It's like someone
We
doing
sent
like a
to investigate.
crummy Yoda impression rather than actual acting a character of the same
Sending him in
species.
the first place was the Force is guiding you through your visions. It may be that exploring the ruins is a task tied to your destiny. That is why the Council has the secrets to stopping Malak may be hidden within those ruins. We do not know. That is one of the... Is there... Bastila will be a great Jedi someday. Even among the Master... Bastila...
Yes, you know, you
Bastila
witnessed it.
herself does not like to talk about, but Bastila... The way...
Okay. So we got Bastila, and let's bring Candrass again. Candrass is an interesting character.
I demand justice. The Central
Oh, for
family is
fuck's
a
sake.
blight upon Dantooine.
The Council will look into this matter, Mr. Matale. You must be patient. Your accusations have no proof.
Mistake. My...
There are other...
Ah, you Jedi are good for nothing but talk. I shall only wait.
As dangerous as the threat from Darth Malak and the Sith may be, should you have time.
If Shen Matali has not returned to his father, it may...
Your study and training are...
It is...
The task has its own importance. It may also serve to divert our minds for a short time. Something which carries its own rewards.
I like that implies, it's like, yeah, you should do it because you're probably gonna get bored anyway, so Alright. What do I want to get past? Let's give her slow. Slow is always a good spell to have in D&D. But let's give her improved 2-weapon fighting. And let's see what else. Let's do disable droid. And then Candace will we'll just level him up automatically because who cares? All right, so I'm gonna take a quick 5-minute thing, and I'll put up the graphic here so that the stream will still continue. I'm gonna turn on the oven to make some pizzas, and I'll be back shortly. Either playing more KOTOR or we might play something else. I don't know if anyone is watching and has any other Switch games they would like me to play here. Actually, let's take it to the take it to all software menu here. I will briefly go through my list of games here, and if anyone has anything they want me to play, I will check to see if installed first, and then might switch, or we could just keep playing KOTOR. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, I'll be back in like maybe 5-ish minutes. So I'll see you then. Okay, okay, okay. Oh God, Jesus. God damn it. We can never win, can we? Yeah, so hi, I'm back. Got my pizza going. Actually, just the oven preheating. So good to take a little break here to actually start pizza, but that's fine. In the meantime, though, we are going to, if anyone is still in the chat, would have any kind of opinion on what I do next in terms of games, if they want more KOTOR, or if you want to play something else, down for whatever. Oh God. I was checking out the Nintendo Switch Online stuff as well. Let's cut to there. Seeing what's new, and they have Killer Instinct Gold. I really love the Xbox reboot of Killer Instinct. I think that game's awesome. But let's check the other stuff to see if there's anything new here that we could switch to. If not, we can just play more KOTOR. Everything's fine. Nothing new here, seems like. But some actually pretty good shit. You know, you got like the Minish Cap and the Mario Luigi stuff. You got the Zero Mission and Fusion. Some great Metroid games. WarioWare, of course. But yeah, no, we're not going to do that. But let's over to original Game Boy. And let's see what we got over here. I'm curious as well if any of my Twitch bros are streaming today. Because I would. Oh my God. So much stuff is blaring into my ears right now. But that's fine. Does not look like anyone I know currently is streaming. But that's okay, though. Yep. Okay. Yeah, everyone's offline right now. But that's cool. That means more viewers for me. No, it's not. There's only 2 people watching. And I don't even know if anyone are actually watching or just holding it on in the background. If anyone's taking pity on me and just playing in the background. All right, so we got some Game Boy Mega Man games. We have Metroid 2. We got Super Mario Land 2, which is one of my favorite Mario games. Tetris DX. What the frick is DX? Mario Picross. Huh. Interesting. There's actually more stuff in here than I remember. That's pretty cool. Let's head over to the Super Nintendo. And if there's nothing else here that's new that we can play, we'll just hop on and finish off KOTOR for the rest of the stream here. Ooh, there's 4 new games. Okay, what do we got? We have New Horizons. I don't know what that is. Romance of the Three Kingdoms 4. No. Lord of Darkness. I have no idea what that is. That. All right. Gonna pop into most into Star Wars: Knights of the Old Republic here. Oh shit, I may have lost some of my save stuff. I forget that the Switch does not have as good as like standby mode as like the Xbox and whatnot. Which is fine, but I think last time I played I lost my save data. Because a lot of those like fields with like the Cath Hounds and stuff I already did, but I think I didn't do a hard save and was relying on autosave, leading me nowhere. Alright, so we got... Oh, no. No, wait. That doesn't make any sense. Oh, you gotta be shitting me. They were down here? They were there the whole fucking time. I am so mad right now. I basically, okay, I'll get real talk here. Like about 50% of the stream so far has just been that. Fuck it. I have it. I'm gonna use it. Yes, I love it so much. It's so stupid. Why the hell did they leave this in here? That's incredible.
You have done well, my pupil. But she's congratulations.
Alright, and let's put on my robe again. Let's talk to these guys again. Oh, shit. I didn't mean to talk about Zalbar. The guy behind was like, oh, that's a fucking Wookiee.
Greetings, young.
Oh my god.
May the
Not to talk to this Yoda motherfucker. Okay, and then tell me about Bastila. Karth mentioned something about it. Alright, so we're gonna have Canderous and Bastila. Combo that again I think is pretty cool. Yeah, some bad stuff's happening. Yep, Bastila's bored. Alright, here we go. Perfect. We're gonna level up Canderous because I do not care right now. We are going to do most of the stuff. We're going to give Bastila destroy or disable droid. We're gonna level up more of her stuff here. We're gonna give her the improved 2-weapon feat, which is weird that she doesn't like come with it because she has a double-bladed saber. You'd think if anyone like would need that like feat built in, it would probably be Bastila. Why does she not have her saber equipped? Weird. Also, why doesn't she have robes? She just has like her outfit. I mean, it's a great. Hey, listen. Okay, real talk. Real talk. We're going to real talk. Him. Bastila's outfit is incredible, and has been forever. There's a lot of really good Bastila cosplayers on TikTok and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, you guys are doing great. Just fantastic work.
Huh? What?
But it's weird that she doesn't come with Jedi robes. All right. So we have our mission. We're gonna book it. We're gonna talk to Juhani, who's just hanging out for some reason.
My thanks. Because of you, I have spoken to the council, and they have helped me. Quattra's injuries were not so severe as I first believed. I was foolish to believe I could. The fierce confrontation between us was nothing more than part of my training. Quattra wanted me to understand. After our last battle, Quattra had nothing left to teach me. With your help, I have...
Giving you a second chance like this is a clear sign of weakness. Sometimes I find it hard to believe the Jedi could defeat my...
This has been a painful lesson, Juhani. But it seems you've...
I love how the camera is not cutting to anyone.
You will be a credit.
I do not know what the council...
Alright, well that was weird. Canderous is thoroughly annoyed by everyone else here. Alright, let's book it. I guess I could have just hopped back to where I was, but we got to finish out this side quest. God, I'm running so fast. That droid is not happy with me.
Oh, thank you. I don't know what. It's just so weird. Don't worry.
All right, we got to turn this off. Let's turn off that turbo speed. Okay. All right, so we don't have a ton of money, basically because I blew it buying things when I thought I was selling them. So let's let's get rid of some of these other like D grade level weapons, basically. Blaster rifle, like who needs like a basic ass blaster rifle? Like they should just go to junk at some point. All right, a little under 1,500 credits, not too terrible, but not great either. We could get some more flamethrower stuff for the droid. Those are helpful sometimes. Let's see. 200 credits, 8 plus 2. Not bad. 7 plus 3. That's actually, those are some pretty good defenses, though. But nothing I can afford right now. God. Once you put on turbo speed by accident, everything feels so fucking slow. Alright. But we're not going to worry about that. We are instead going to go this way. Because we know where the caves are, and we know where the that family's compound is, so we're just gonna go there, and we're not gonna, as much as, damn it, I did it again. As much as I would like to battle more Cathhounds, I really don't want to battle more Cathhounds. All right. Approach the Jedi Council and demanded action. Investigate the disappearance. Okay. Alright, so let's head this way and head to the house. I think I already... Oh, no. There was a frag grenade I didn't pick up. It is funny, like, this game, like, once you reach Dantooine and do, like, all the Jedi stuff, yeah, like, that's where, like, the game, like, starts, it feels like. You know, like, oh, like, like, the back of the box, like, oh, you get to be a Jedi. It's an RPG where you get to be a Jedi. That's cool. Let's do that. But it's also where the game...
This is private property. You have come from the Jedi Council.
It's where the game can also feel a little homogenous, because you don't feel like yourself anymore. You just feel like this Jedi path. Because, like, if you spec yourself with blasters for, like, the first, like, pretty much from most of Terrace, you're screwed once you get to this part of the game.
My demands had been ignored, though I think your time would be better spent interrogating. Many years ago, I brought my family here to Dantooine to escape the crush of humanity on the core worlds. Soon after we settled here, the Sandrels arrived.
First time playing? No, I've been playing this game for 22 years since it came out. First time playing it on stream, though.
Far too numerous to name. But the Council is well aware of our many disputes.
Have you played this before,
Recently,
I'm assuming?
I discovered several Sandrel droids trespassing on my land. I have no idea what nefarious purpose lay behind their
This guy
arrival.
has to be
My
the
own
voice of the Mass Effect
assassination,
Codex,
perhaps,
right?
Destruction of my property, maybe a simple spy mission. I wasn't about to find out. My own security droids destroyed the invaders. Not a single one survived.
At least you're efficient.
It was shortly
Voice
after this
actor,
incident
okay.
that Shen, my only son and heir to the Metalia estate, vanished.
Yeah, I've probably beaten this
Obviously,
game,
Nurix,
gosh,
the
yeah, probably around the
unscrupulous
same
head of the
amount.
Sandral clan, has
At
abducted
least
my
5
son
times,
in
probably.
retaliation for the destruction of his droids.
Neil Ross. Okay, so let's look at Neil Ross's thing here. Actually, hold on. Let's do a thing real quick. I'm a live streamer. Let's do this. All right. Because that guy has to be the Mass Effect Codex, right?
The only resolution possible is the immediate return of my son. Why does the Council insist on stalling? The life of my son is at stake. Is it possible? Yes, of course. Now I understand. I am a man of the world, Jedi. I know how things are done. I will make a contribution of 1,000 credits to the Council in exchange for rescuing Shen from the Sandrels. I will present the credits directly to you, of course. Whether the Council ever learns of this donation is completely up to you.
All right. Okay, hold on. We got to do a thing. That has to be Neil Ross. That has to be. Okay, let's take it to desktop cam. Okay, that didn't work. Oh, because I'm doing screen capture. That's why. All right. Hold on. Let's do a thing real quick. I don't have multiple monitors set up, so we're just going to. The stream's gonna look weird, really weird for a second, but I am intensely curious if this is the same guy I'm thinking about. Display capture. Okay, there we go. Do that. Sure. Yay, there we go. Sure, let's actually smash this down to a reasonable resolution. There we go. Yeah, we're just doing a quick little check here just to test a personal theory of mine. I'll get back to the game in a hot second. But let's see. Okay, we got Neil Ross here. Okay, so let's do F for Mass Effect. Okay, so this is the Codex guy. So is he Knights? Oh, it helps if I type correctly. Knights of the Old Republic. Aha! I'm right. Booyah. Okay. Let's take back to the game. Thank you for letting me indulge my pet theories.
Nevertheless, my offer still stands. 1,000 credits for Shen's safe return. Know, however, eventually, I will take whatever action is necessary to rescue my son, including razing the entire Sandral estate.
You can't do that,
Until
sir.
you
That's
find
arson.
Shen, Jedi, we have nothing further to discuss.
Okay, well that went well. Mr. or Diamond Head. Do you usually do like light side, dark side runs? Do you mix it up? How do you typically play Knights of the Old Republic? Also, I need to share this with you since I'm not sure if you were hopped in on stream earlier. I'm playing the Switch version. If you double click on the analog stick twice, you open up a debug menu where you can give yourself any feat, force power, experience points. We're going to do some turbo speed right now. Yeah! Sorry, I just have to show this with everyone possible because this is insane. I can't believe they left this in the game.
So, Bastion, I heard a rumor that the Vulcars captured you without...
There were extenuating circumstances, and I can assure you,
Whatever you say. All I know is that if we had more
giving
Jedi
Bastila
like
shit.
Bastila fighting against us in the Mandalorian War,
bold talk from a broken-down mercenary who was serving at Davik's heel. I'd call you his pet cat hound.
Oh,
But
snap.
they have enough loyalty not to turn on their masters.
insults? Maybe if your master had trained your lightsaber to be as quick as your tongue, you could have escaped those Vulcars, you spoiled little Jedi princess.
I was not spoiled. I was given the same training as everyone else in the Order. You are nothing but... No, I must not do this. There is no emotion.
Excuse me.
There is peace.
That's the problem with you Jedi. Always chanting about...
Enough, Mandalorian.
All right, so let's book it. While unfortunately fighting endless Cath hounds. Wait, can I just disengage? Okay, let's do that. And let's head south. Hopefully Candace doesn't shoot anything. And there we go. Okay, we made it. Thank God. All right, up. Crap. More Cath hounds.
The Force fights with me.
I am one with the Force, and the Force is with me. Oh, and Candace is shooting more stuff. That's just great.
Let's make this there.
Bastila, there is still stuff here to kill. Stuck with the big one. Alright, Candace, please don't shoot anything. Okay, thank God. Alright, we're gonna use our turbo speed here to awkwardly go as fast as possible through this map. Alright, where am I trying to go? I think I think I must head more south again. God, I'm moving so fast. I'm literally out of control. Okay, there we go. All right. Let's see, is this where I need to go? Yes, it is. Thank God. All right. Nope. We're not gonna deal with that. We're not gonna deal with that. I was like, can I go fast enough where I don't have to deal with it? And apparently the answer is yes. Thank God. Wait a minute. Where is my party? I might be so fast that they are stuck somewhere. Alright. So... Oh, yeah, they're... Okay, thank God. Keep up, motherfuckers. Oh, God. Okay. Oh. I couldn't be cat hound free forever, I guess. Oh, damn it. Oh, I really could have not had to deal with that. Hey, at least Baslo's doing this. Yep. As here I am awkwardly following this man. Okay, there we go. Oh, I stunned him. I thought Mandalorians in general were just immune to stun. But I'll take it. Alright, cool. So we got that. Med pack? Hey, we can always use more med packs. Bunch of mines. That. Alright. But yeah, I was mentioning earlier, I typically almost always go for light side runs, even though I guess that's a little bit dull. We're going to turn off our turbo speed here. Mostly because I just find, yeah, like I mentioned earlier, dark side runs have no appeal to me because I don't have any desire to be a bad guy in like almost every game.
This is private property. By what authority are you trespassing? The council. If you... You had left orders he was not to be disturbed, but given the circumstances...
Alright, cool. Okie dokie. I think a few more minutes here, and then we'll cut the stream for now. I might hop on later tonight. If not, I'll try to play later this week.
Droid that you wish to speak to me?
Diamond, thank you for hopping in the chat here. Really appreciate it. I hope you're having a good day, good week, good weekend. All the stuff. I just hope things are good.
I brought my family here to find peace and safety, not to be harassed and treated. This guy isn't telling us something. He might even be lying. I don't trust him.
Thank you, Candace. Candace taking the role of Counselor Troy from Star Trek, apparently.
You are here from the council, are you not? Looking for Shen Matale? My name is Rahasia.
I have
Nurik
the
is my
Dune
father.
shield on.
He has not been himself since Cassis disappeared. He is mad. My father is a good man. When my mother died... You must understand that father has been under attack. My father has kidnapped Shen Matale.
Well, that's
holding
bad.
him prisoner here in the compound. He feels this is...
I see. Well, there is the answer we seek.
No. Since Cassis went missing, my father has become unstable. He might hurt him if... I'm afraid my father will simply... The Jedi Council does not have the authority to search our estate.
It seems
and
like
if
they
father
do.
Finds out his secret has been
Seems like the
revealed,
Jedi are just
he
like the
might
cops
kill
here.
Shen right away. Please, find Shen and rescue him before my father does something. Take this key. It will open an unguarded door at the rear of the... There are many security droids. Please find...
All right. So we're gonna save here. And I think that's going to be the stream for at least right now. Again, might hop on later today. Let's go back to me cam. Alrighty, so thanks for hopping in on this stream of Knights of the Old Republic. I hope you had a good time. Can't believe we discovered that debug menu. I guess a couple site updates for those who have not been following the Substack. But the separate WordPress site on quicksavequickload.com, that's going to be going away here at the end of the month. Quicksavequickload.com will, for at least the time being, just redirect to the Substack, quicksavequickload.substack.com. And I'll be sure to put a link here on my page on Twitch. I'm going to try to do more writing here for the site this week. Got a What You Got From Me brewing here, both in text form, as well as going to do a TikTok or some other kind of video here, trying to make What You Got From Me a video feature, as well as one for text. The separate WordPress site, yeah, at this point didn't really make a ton of sense. Didn't get any traffic here, so I might as well just redirect all traffic to the written portion of Quicksave Quickload here to the Substack instead. Just get everything consolidated, because it was getting really annoying having to re-upload everything twice for marginal, if no benefit. So yeah, there's that. Quicksave Quickload, the writing stuff is not going away. It's the same as it's ever going to be. It's just now going to be on one platform instead of two. And quicksavequickload.com will always still be running here. Nothing on that's going to change, just where it's going to be hosted. I'm trying to think if there's anything else in the pipeline. I got, as I mentioned on the post on Substack here, going to have some more video features here coming soon. I'm not exactly sure the exact time frame here. I'm trying to get more talent here for the site for video features. Really love to show you what we got brewing here, but we're going to do, I'm guessing it's going to be within the next month or two, where I'm going to have some new faces here, a bunch of friends of mine from Lore Party, as well as others coming in, doing a bunch of cool shows. I guess one that I'd like to share with you at this time, I'm tentatively calling Memory Card. It is a show in which we load up an old save file on a game that we haven't played in years, and try to figure out if we can still figure out how to play the game, where we are, what to do, because I think that's a pretty common thing that happens in games. It's like, hey, I want to play this game again. We download, install it, find an old save file, and have no idea what's going on. So I think that might be a little bit fun, as well as just in general revisiting some old favorites of ours. I think that'd be pretty great. But yeah, I got at least one person confirmed to do some kind of recording on that here within the next few weeks. So really looking forward to that, as well as a few other things that we're going to be testing, seeing if it's any good or not. And we'd always appreciate your feedback here. I'm going to make sure that all my socials are in my profile as well, because primarily I've been using Blue Sky to do all my communications, as well as I technically do have Threads and Instagram as well. So I'm doing all my communication through those three. Excuse me. And be sure to check those out just to keep updated with goings on the site, as well as you can always subscribe to the newsletter at quicksavequickload.substack.com. And pretty soon here, just quicksavequickload.com will do a redirect. So yeah, feel free to subscribe there. It doesn't cost anything to subscribe. I haven't locked any content behind a paywall. If you do want to support the site, you can always do so through a paid subscription, but I have not locked away any content yet, and I have no real plans on doing so in the near future. It is purely just a way to say, hey, thanks for the shows and the good, I hope it's good, content that I make for y'all. But yeah, I hope y'all have enjoyed the show. Thanks to Connor. Thank you to Diamond Head, as well as Uvo, even though you didn't message pretty much anything besides hi. So I bet you're a bot. But yeah, stick around and all these, if you're not following on Twitch, please do so. I'm trying to get affiliate status, and I'm almost there at, I think, 47 or 48 follows, and I'd really love to hit that 50 before the end of the month. But yeah, thanks a lot. This is Mike, quicksavequickload.com, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Oh yeah, actually, I'll see if any, I only checked a little bit ago, but I'll see if there's anyone I could raid at the moment. I don't think any of my friends are currently playing. Which is fine. I'll just dump you all over to something else. All right. You know, let's do this guy. He's also playing KOTOR. I don't know if he's any good or not, so apologies if he's a terrible person. So I'll see you guys next time.